The rise of Hitler sent my family to Israel. Were it not for anti-Semitism in the Third Reich, my family might never have lived productive and distinguished lives in Israel. In fact, it is possible Israel itself might not have come into being. History can be strange and unpredictable. In the very early 1900s, Jews were thriving in Germany. They had the same rights as any other German citizens. They were allowed to become professors and get degrees at universities and do whatever jobs they desired. My great-grandma, Yael Newman, was born in this successful era. She was born into a wealthy industrialist family. Her father was a lawyer. In the early 30s, she received a doctorate in physics. During her college studies, she met Ludwig Nachman Posner, my great-grandpa. After college, they married. When Hitler came to power and anti-Semitism started rising, they moved to Sweden. There they set up a school to help young refugees not old enough to join the Youth Aliyah movement, a Zionist movement that brought Jewish youth to Israel. In 1937, Ludwig made Aliyah, moving to Israel. A year later, Yael followed with two of her own young children, Yochanan, my grandpa, and Ruth. When she got there, she taught mathematics at a girls' Orthodox school funded by Evelina de Rothschild. In 1940, she was recruited by Henrietta Zold to work for the Jewish Agency and help kids make Aliyah. Henrietta Zold started many organizations that help Jews in Israel and Jews come to Israel. Yael was the caregiver responsible for equipment and supplies necessary for the kids from Youth Aliyah. 12 years later, in 1952, Eliezer Kaplan, the deputy prime minister, hired her to rescue Iranian Jews. This led her to work in the Mossad. The Mossad is the FBI of Israel. In the Mossad, she created the cover stories, made fake identity cards and passports for the Mossad spies entering foreign countries for multiple purposes, including the capture of Adolf Eichmann. In fact, Yael's role has a part in the movie The House on Garibaldi Street about the capture of Eichmann. In 1965, after her years in the Mossad, Yael worked in the Ministry of Education for 12 years. First as Director for Building Schools, and then as Deputy Minister of Education. As Deputy Minister of Education, she started building community schools. Yael and Ludwig Posner had two children, Yochanan and Ruth. Yochanan, my grandfather, went on to become a professor of sociology at Tel Aviv University, and Ruth went on to become a principal at a school in Jerusalem. If you help people, they will help you, and you will go far.